So yeah, and I was doing a double strand twist. I'm sorry. I had to take care of something right quick, but I was doing the double strand twist, and I noticed my hair would get longer and longer and longer and longer, and I was like, this must be on to something here. So to rewind for just a second, because I probably didn't say this earlier, but one of my so I know when it was. It was during the time of Hurricane Katrina happened. So story time. So this is gonna be real quick, I promise you. So and I'll probably talk about this in a couple of other videos, but y'all, we are gonna start going mobile. I promise you. I promise you. I'm gonna start taking y'all to the gym with me. I'm gonna start taking y'all when I go on trips. Hell, I might even take y'all when I go to work so y'all can see some of these fools at my job. But anyway, so during that time, I was dating. Okay, so back up just a little bit more. About a year prior to Hurricane Katrina, I was dating this guy. The guy that I was dating worked at this warehouse. He worked at the warehouse for about maybe a year or two. During Hurricane Katrina, he had met this guy at the warehouse where he worked. And he came to me one day. He was like, yeah, I met this guy. He's real cool or whatever. And this was after Hurricane Katrina that he brought this to my attention. He was like, he's real cool. You know, he had his girlfriend, 2 kids or whatever. And he wanted to know if, you know, we would all want to hang out or whatever. So I was like, it's cool. You know, I'm always open to meeting new people. Just so happened, Hurricane Katrina happened in August. We probably hung out like one time before. Oh, no, it was a couple of times before that. When I say hung out, I mean they came over to the house. We went over to there. Anyway, so that same year, you know, Hurricane Katrina brought a lot of people from Louisiana. Some people moved to Georgia. Some people moved to Texas. Some people moved up north, whatever. So that same year, they had actually got an apartment not that far from where we were living. So they had invited us over at the apartment for Thanksgiving. So during that time was the time I really got to know the female that had moved with her boyfriend from Louisiana. Anyway, long story short, her and I had become friends. We were cool, real cool girl. But let's just say our friendship, I should say, took a downward spiral. So fast forward a year later, or may not even have been a year later, the guy that I was dating at the time, he and I had broken up. I still kept in contact with her. I was single during the time, and she actually had a situation where I think her, if I remember correctly, her boyfriend had lost his job, so they needed a place to stay. And as you guys know, FEMA only helped those victims out for a short period of time until they were able to get up on their feet and stuff, and it was pretty much a wrap after that. Anyway, so, and I know I've said this about 20 times already, long story short, but I promise y'all, I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. But anyway, so during that time, she was basically looking for a place to stay. And, you know, I had in the past, and this would be another story some other day, I had opened up my home to someone, and it really turned out badly. So I said I would never do that again. But I have the biggest heart. I know if somebody needs something, I'm going to try my best to help them out. That's just how I am. Anyway, so ended up having her boyfriend, and her 2 kids come stay with me. So during that time, you know, me and her was, we were cool. But one thing that I did learn from her, she had all these like remedies and stuff to make your hair grow. And her hair was long. When I tell you her hair was long, I said all that to say that. I know. Her hair was like long. But I'm going to tell y'all another story, wild stuff that happened before and after. Anyway, so she was like, girl, I'm going to help you, you know, grow out your hair. So I was like, okay, cool. So she would mix like these, like eggs, and I'm pretty sure everybody heard about the eggs and mayonnaise, but she would put like vegetable oil in it, just things that you would find in your kitchen, around the house, what have you. She would mix it in this elixir. And when I tell y'all, it had the stinkiest, oh my God. After we used it, we would put it in a container, because you use it and you use it more than one time. So we would use it and then put it in the refrigerator. But when I tell you, when you open this thing, it was like the scent was just so, it just smelled like somebody had just had the worst farts and just caught it. I know it's disgusting, and just caught it in a jar. Anyway, but when I tell y'all, my hair started to grow, and what I would do when I washed it, I would wash it with this elixir first, and actually wash it with shampoo first, and I would put this elixir on it that she made, and I would let it sit for about a good hour. Weird, right? Let it sit for about a good hour, and then I would rinse it out, and then I would sit under her. She had like a little bonnet thing, and I would just let my hair just dry out, and then from that point I would grease it or twist it or whatever that side I wanted to do with it. But I did this for, I want to say maybe 4 months straight, and my hair was just growing. It was so thick. I couldn't even manage my hair. It was just, never in my life, other than when I was a child growing up, my hair was that thick. As an adult, I always permed my hair and cut it, or you know how when back in the day when Jerry curls were popping, you know, my uncle was a salon owner, so everybody in the family had Jerry curls. His wife and he owned a salon. So then during that time, that's when everybody transitioned from the Jerry curl to the perm. So I had any type of chemical you name, my uncle was drying it on my hair, and my aunties. So when I tell y'all my hair grew so much, y'all, it was crazy. I mean, crazy growth. I don't know if it's, during that time I was really into like health, which I'm slowly but surely getting back into now. But my hair was just like, yo, I had an afro, and I would twist my hair and the twist would just come down. So I said, you know what? When you have natural hair, it's so hard to maintain. Now my hair is manageable maintaining, meaning I can maintain it. It's hard because it takes me, these braids with the shampoo and everything, this took me about an hour and a half. That's with the shampoo, drying it. What I do is I do my coconut oil and my grease elixir that I have, and then I go back and I braid it. But that process takes so, because I have to detangle all that stuff after I condition it. Anyway, so during that time, I got tired of it, and my hair was growing so fast. I was like, you know what? Forget it. I gotta perm my hair. I perm my hair, y'all. And when I tell you, I used the box perm. That next morning, I permed my hair and I wrapped my hair up. I sat under the dryer and I wrapped my hair up real good. The next morning, I took the wrap off. And honey, when I tell you my hair was laid and slayed and looked like I was about to get mad paid. That's kind of corny, but my hair was thick and it was long and it was beautiful. I took that wrap off and I took my hair and I just started swinging it like this. And it was so thick and so voluptuous. I was like, damn, for the first time in my hair was healthy as hell. For the first time in my life, my hair was healthy. But I'm trying to get back to that now. And I know it's going to be a process because I don't really manage my hair like I used to, but I really need to start doing that again. And yeah, that was the story that I wanted to tell y'all. But give you guys another story some other time. But right now, let me go ahead and get with this video because it's probably going to be a 3-part video in a second if I don't. So yeah. So, oh, no, that's not what I wanted to say. So during that time, that's why I got into it first. I saw the black blue. So yeah, so during that time, I actually decided to dye my hair because I went to this, I remember like it was yesterday. So I went to the beauty supply store to dye my hair, and I was looking for some dye. I was like, you know, I'm gonna try something different. And I had some burgundy dye that I got from the store, and the burgundy dye that I was getting from the store it just didn't match my skin tone or whatever. So I decided to get the black blue dye, and when I dyed my hair, it was just like, yo, it was so gorgeous. I'm just really trying to figure this out. Can you stop? Just smoke weed on my video? Babe, can you please go away?
Wifey.
You cannot. You can't. Oh my God. Cut it out. Babe, stop. Oh, he is crazy. Babe, can you please?
Yeah, okay, sweetie. I guess what?
I gotta catch you guys in the next
let me
video.
scratch your back for 2 days straight. I mean, what was